I'm Al, and I'm going to be leading you through a mini bar series today. So all you're going to need is a set of 3-pound weights and just a bar or a support to hold on to. Let's go ahead and get started. Begin with your feet in parallel. Take an inhale, reach tall, flat back, bend through the knees, roll it up. Big reach, flat back, soften those knees. 2 more. Take a nice deep focus with your breathing today. Reach both arms up, side bend down, center, switch. Just reaching towards your ankles, let your head naturally fall. Take your arms to center, bend the knees, lift the heels. Bend, press, and lift. 2 more. March it out. Lift, lift. As you're lifting up those knees, think of hugging your low abdominals back. Let's add a small twist here. Go left, right. All right, extend your arms, reach tall. Let's add a pull down and down to your waist. All right, we're gonna add that twist back in. Go left, right. Here's 4, 3, 2, that's 1. You're gonna bring it on down to your floor. Starting here, just take your legs in, turn out. So heels together, toes apart. Lower those legs down, arms extend. Inhale, pump the arms. Exhale, point your toes. Inhale. Exhale, think about your ribs sliding down towards your hips. Nice strong active arms. Inhale. Exhale, bending at your knees. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, pump. Exhale, stretch. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more here, take it, inhale. Exhale, stretch. All right, bend those knees, hug them into your chest, take a deep breath. Draw your heels together, lower them to the floor. Hands go right behind your head. Your elbows are gonna stay wide. Curling head, neck, and shoulders up with the legs. Start to extend the legs out. Bend them in. Lower them down, it's a little bit quicker. Curl, extend, bend, lower. Curl, lift, extend. Then make sure as you're curling up, you're gonna keep your elbows out nice and wide. Focus on your ribs sliding to your hips. Reach, lower, crunch, extend, bend, lower. Now hold it up, hold the legs extended. Take a little micro bend press, reach, reach. See, can you pump your low abs, your back to the floor? 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head, bring your feet flat and parallel. Extend the arms, try to keep them right above your shoulders for your full sit-up. We have a 2-count sit-up. Inhale, exhale, lift. For 2, lower, for 2. Really taking a strong exhale on your curl up. By keeping your arms at shoulder height, you're gonna use the strength of the core rather than the momentum of the sit-up. Open that chest at the top, lift. For 2, you always have the option to go halfway down and halfway up. For these, take them where you feel effective. Hold this next one halfway, round those arms, flex your feet, tuck the pelvis low, take a tuck, hold slow. Tuck, hold, hug your abs in and down, it's a small belly pump. A little quicker, tuck and tuck. Elbows are supported, it's just like you're gonna hold that nice beach ball between your arms. We have 6 more tucks. Go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, butterfly stretch. Let your elbows push your knees down, open your hips, and then carry it up. Legs come around behind, starting on our forearms here. Walk the knees back. You're gonna bring your hips down, extend your legs back, tuck the toes. Lift your knees up without your pelvis going any higher. So you wanna pull your low abs up. Better to have a nice long spine here. Just make sure that you're not dipping down in your back. Pull the low abs up. We're just gonna take a nice strong hold here. I want you to focus on your form. This week, keep your shoulders down. Crown of the head is forward, steady breathing. Try to rock your head, go forward, push back. Forward, back. Feel as though you're getting pulled almost in opposition here. First to the head, and then back to the heels. Now rock those heels back an inch, back an inch. All right, you got it. Start to add in your sharp exhale. Really let it go each time you push, push. Strong arms, strong back and core. 4, 3, 2, Return to the center, walk up to a full plank. Open up those palms, re-hug those abs in and up. Take a tuck hold with your hips. Tuck hold. Tuck hold. You get a little bit of roundness in that low spine as your abs pull up. Tempo tuck. Exhale, every tuck. Think about your hips and your ribs coming closer to meet. You add pressure from your palms into the floor. Helps to prevent your scapula from winging. All right, on the next one, center spine. You're gonna take your left hand center, open up to your right, stagger your feet. Your right arm's extended, take a little hip lift. Up, up. That's it. If your wrists aren't feeling super stable, you can always bring it down to a forearm plank. Other option, front foot drops down. Give me 4, 3, 2. Hold the top, reach your arm overhead. Balance challenge, you can stay right here. Try to take your left toes, so your right toes to your left knee, pull up in your hips, so bringing it to passe. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back center. Right hand center, open up to your left. Extend your arm up, hips lift up, up. Little trick, spread out your right fingers as wide as you can. Push any air gaps out from your palm into the floor. That's it. All right, you got it. Give me 4, 3, 2. Hold the top, reach your arm overhead, freeze. See, can your left toe slide to your right knee? That's it. Now can you pull your hips up? There it is. Hold it, trust yourself. We have 4, 3, 2. That's 1. Come center. Bring your hips high, take a downward dog stretch, breathe it out. All right, lower to the knees, push to child's pose. Deep breath here. And roll forward. Hands start a little wider than your shoulders. You're gonna bring your hips forward, feet to your seat. So starting 1 chest push-up, and then walk right hand, left hand, tricep push-up, walk out for 2. So if you're looking for a little extra challenge today, I want you to take these up in a full plank on your toes. Leading with your chest in either position. Inhale, exhale, press. If you're sacrificing, your low back is dipping, just take these at a half range here. Remember, our form is so much more important here. All right, hold halfway, give me a pulse down. Down, this is your lowest point. Can you drop a little deeper? 6. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, child's pose. Palms are up. Nice deep breath. Roll up nice and slow. We're gonna come to standing. So this is where you'll grab the weights of your choice. I'm using 3s today. Feel free to grab whatever you have at home. So those feet are gonna be parallel. I want you to hinge at your hips, pull your elbows up and back. Starting with an extend, bend. So kick back, bend. So important is the spine and the alignment here. Think about water running off the back from the top of the head to the tailbone. Reach back, bend in. Now if you have a mirror at home, whatever you're using, think about from the shoulder to the elbow, that angle doesn't move. That way you can get that full work from that kick back. Hold the arms back right here, open the arms out, squeeze in. So it's just a little open, squeeze. You want your knuckles to be extending, just an extension of the arm. Squeeze to tempo, in. Wiggle the toes into the floor, wake everything up. Can your focus come a little bit in front of you? All right, adding 1 squeeze, 1 lift. Squeeze, lift. Little in, little up, squeeze, lift. Inhale, exhale. Hold the arms in, just lift them. Uphold, uphold. We have a little freeze at the top of each move. All right, flip your palms up, keep it going, lift, lift. Little challenge, maybe you wanna hover up those heels, test your balance. Bend a little deeper, 8, 6, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your weights overhead and give yourself a tricep stretch. So you squeeze your elbows in, you lift the chest back up, and then release. All right, let's work into these biceps, these shoulders. So walk your feet wider than your hips. Toes, knees, forward facing. Palms forward, slight bend at your knees. Lift the arm shoulder height, lift, lower. Little bend in the elbows, so I almost visualize like I'm scooping something up off the floor. You want your hips to stay really stable here. Lift, lower. Those abs are hugging you back nice and strong. Hold the arms up right here. You're gonna lift, hold, freeze. Just up, hold. Up, hold. Up, hold. Abs pull back. Up, hold. Up, hold a little bit quicker. Lift. Lift. Bring them up. Up. Wrists are still gonna stay nice and straight here. We have 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna flip those palms, flip down, press. So you go lift, flip, press, lift, flip, press. It's a pretty quick rotation, but really good for the forearms, the shoulders. Lift, flip, press, lift, flip, press, bring it up, flip, press. 3, 2, hold the arms up right here. We're gonna bicep curl the squat, release, a little bit quicker. Curl and squat. Elbows will stay right at shoulder height. Curl, release. I want you to really tilt your hips back. So you're driving through your heels while keeping those elbows at shoulder height. All biceps. Take it down, bring it up. We're gonna add curl, release, open side, close front. Curl, open side. Curl, go side, close. Curl, side, close. Hold the next one open to the side. You're gonna flip your palms back. You go circle, release, palms back. Shoulder to elbow is staying in that little mini T position, so just try to keep those elbows lifted. You're scooping your hands in, out, flip palms, circle, flip palms, circle, now bicep curl, in and out. Steady breath. Check in, are those knees soft? Can you sit your hips back just a smidge? Hold the arms out right here. You're gonna reach overhead with the squat. Reach and squat. So the arms come up, fifth position. Hips drive back. Hold the arms overhead. Flip your palms to the front, then press. So you press and you squat, arms extend. All right, give me 8, 6, you got it. 4, 3, 2, there is 1. Forward fold, set your weights down. Slowly roll up. Great work, let's take a little stretch. I want you to connect forearm to forearm. Pull the arm across, drop the shoulder. Reach the arm up and over. Lift up and then side bend down. Release. Other arm comes across, forearm to forearm. Reach up and over, side stretch. And then release. We're gonna bring it over to the bar, wherever your support is today. You can begin facing that. Let's start with our feet in parallel. Relax the shoulders, light touch to that bar. Those heels rise up and lower. Lift. Lift. You want to rise up without swaying forward or back. Think of that invisible zipper pubic bone to the crown of the head. Tempo. Lift. Lift. One thing to keep in mind, your chest will mirror your eyes. Try to make sure your eyes are straight ahead. 4, 3, 2, hold the top and freeze. One or both arms will float up overhead. Test that balance, hug those abs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a bend down, slide left heel back, deep breath, yawn that heel to the floor. Switch, right heel step back, yawn it down, and step back in. Turning side, hand to your hip. Knees soft, feet are parallel. Lift those heels, bend down a little bit lower in that nice semi-chair. Sink down an inch, come up an inch. Lower, lift. I want to get you right into the thighs. The goal of this class today is to bring your muscles to the point of their fatigue where they're shaking. So really try to get in the working zone as quickly as possible. Check, can you lighten the grip on your bar? So you go down and barely up. So if you start low enough here, your tailbone is dropping to your heels. Abs hug in. lower, lift. A little pulse down right here. Think down hold, down hold. You don't want to be bouncy with this. Creating time under tension means we slow the moves down. You hold them a little longer than usual. It's those little pauses. Take it down, down. All right, 4, 3, 2. Now squeeze your heels together, diamond. Pulses, down, down. So we go from parallel to turnout. 4, 3, 2, parallel. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn out. Parallel. We cut it in half, 2 of each. Turn out for 2. Parallel 2. Turn out 2. Parallel. Check that grip. Light touch. Can you take it to singles? Turn out, parallel, together, apart with those heels. Ooh, feel that shake set in. If you're not shaking yet, sink a little bit lower for me. Heels are meant to stay at that same height. Hold parallel, just pulse it down. Down. 1, maybe both arms off that bar to finish. Lowest point in those thighs. 8, 6, here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Step back, fold over, stretch. Take a breath, shift side to side. Hands can go to the floor, start to relieve and stretch out your lower spine here. Sending both your knees down. Just roll it up nice and slow. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Have your feet in parallel, outer hand to your hip, both legs straight. Slide your outside leg, whichever leg you want to start with. I'm going to start with your right. So flex your toes back. Lift, up, hold. Up, hold. Now my left leg is totally straight. So zipper up on that standing thigh. Hips will stay level. Up, hold. Up, hold. Quicker. Lift, lift. Every time I lift, there's a small belly pump coming back, back. Pelvis is neutral. And you are strengthening a lot of muscles in your hip flexor, so keep that in mind. Pull the top of the quad muscle away from your knee. Lift, lift. We focus on really good posture in class. 4, 3, 2. Hold the top right here. Take a bench stretch, hold. Bench stretch and hold. Bench stretch, hold. Bench stretch, hold. So reaching that heel away. A little quicker. Bench stretch, bench stretch. As you exhale, your heel gets pulled out, your abs get pulled back. We have 4, 3, 2. Now 1 bench stretch, 1 lift. Bench stretch, lift. Bench stretch, lift. Remember, keep those eyes up, chin is off that chest. Hold the leg out straight, point your toes, just lift, lift. All right, option, outside arm was overhead. Go ahead and pop up that bottom heel, soften your standing knee down now. Working leg is as straight as a pencil. Give me 8 more lifts. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep your foot right back into your hand. Soften your knees, touch the top of the quad. Nice deep breath. And release. Right to the other side. I'm gonna stay facing here. Feel free to turn if that's more comfortable for you. Both legs are extended. So I'm going to take my left leg now. I'll slide it up. Toes will flex back. Lift the leg up, hold. Up, hold. Now my right standing leg is totally straight. Up, hold. Up, hold. Hips, shoulders, everything's level. Up, hold. Tempo, lifts, lifts. So by keeping our standing leg straight here, you're gonna get a little added extra glute work. You still pull the ribs up away from your hips. Few more here. Think up freeze. Up freeze. Get your toes stuck in glue at the top of each move. You got this. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold the top. Take a nice bench stretch, hold. Bench stretch, hold. Bench stretch. It's a little bit quicker. Then reach. Then reach. You let the exhale go as your heel stretches out. Out. Remember that belly pump is hugging back. Back. Pull up on your standing side like a zipper was on the outside of that leg. We're adding 1 bench stretch, 1 lift. Bench stretch, lift, straighten, lift. You wanna burn out, but see the top of that quad. Stretch, lift, stretch, lift. Now hold the leg straight, point your toes, just lift, lift. You can bring that outside arm overhead, whichever arm that is for you. Top your bottom heel, bend your standing leg. We're lifting to finish, chest is up, 8. That's 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your foot back, grab a hold of it, take a standing thigh stretch. Even tuck the pelvis to get a little bit more in the hip. And then release. Let's take one more thigh burner. I want you to face your support. Walk back so your arms are extended, wider than your shoulders. Toes are turned out. Bend down nice and low in your second position. Slowly sink, down hold in the thighs. Down hold. Down freeze. Down hold. Down hold. Now I want you to have that angle from the head to your tailbone. So this is the water running off your back. Make sure your chin is not tucked to your chest. Little bit quicker, give me a pulsed tempo. Down hold, down hold. Those knees are over your ankles, arms are long. We tend to hold a lot of stress, a lot of tension, especially in the upper neck and the shoulders. Try to focus on your breath work and release some of that. So unclench your jaw. Soften the space between your eyebrows there. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs down low. Send your knees back hold. Back hold. Maybe can you come a little lower? Back hold. There it is. Back hold. A little bit quicker. Press, press. Let your collarbones widen up between your arms. You engage your back muscles sliding down your back. Add a little pulse at the same time. Press and pulse. Focusing on your breathing. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold it down. Lift your right heel high. Give me a pulse. Pulse. You sink down low. You're wearing a high heel on the right foot only. We pulse it. 4, 3, 2. Drop right heel. Switch left. All 5 toes of that heel that's lifted are on the floor. We pulse that 4, 3. Alternate, go right heel, left heel. As you alternate, your pelvis stays center. Right, left. 4, 3, 2. Both heels high. Give me a pulse to finish. Down, down. This is it. Stick your seat back, long spine. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. That is 1. Drop your heels. Walk back. Toes parallel, pull off your bar, take a deep breath, shift right and left. Hands float down, soften your knees. You're gonna come right down with your left leg back, right knee forward. Couple stretches here. Start to walk right fingers back, reach your left arm with an inhale. Lift and twist. Hands together, wring out your waist, look to the back bar. Toes tucked, lift up that knee. Feel your left hip stretch. Left hands down, right arms extending. Lower that back knee. If you want to reach for the foot, grab a hold of it, square your chest forward. Whether you reach and grab the foot or you just reach, it's more important that you have this length through the top of your hip. So take it where it feels better for you. We'll extend your front leg, flex your toes, allow your chest to go heavy. Nice active recovery here. And then point your toes. You can stay working here. Maybe you want to slide a little further to your split. Wherever that's feeling good for you today in your practice. Sliding out to your right hip. Bring your shin parallel. Toes will flex, roll your left hip forward and just crawl it out. The hips are another really strong tension point for us, so give yourself a little extra time and attention here to try to open and release your hips. If you can extend your arms all the way, even better. And then we'll slowly start to walk it back in. Take your right knee back and your left leg forward. Left fingers walk back, right arm's gonna reach up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Hands together, look to your back. Tuck your back toes, lift up your back knee. Sink that right hip lower. Take your right hand down, peel your left arm up. Open your fingers. Lower that back knee, reach for your foot. Whether you grab it or you reach. Hips, chest, or forward, allow your hip and your pelvis to drop. Release and extend your front leg. Flex your toes, head's gonna melt heavy, release your neck. Pointing your toes, stay here. Maybe slide a little further to your version of your split. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect. Just get a little lower every time you practice. Slide out onto your left. Bring that shin bone parallel with a flexed foot. Right hip rolls forward. Walk it out. Take a couple deep breaths. Let your chest sink heavy. Try to go for that full extension. So a lot of times you'll feel a push back or a kick back. I want you to acknowledge it, but just try to breathe into it. And then crawl your hands back. Left foot side spin to your right. Toes will tuck, hips go high. Give a little pedal right and left. And then both heels down. Walk your hands back to your toes. Soften the knees. And then roll it up. Your head is last to lift. All right, coming down to the floor for some glute work. Take one of your weights. Preferably if you have a heavier weight, it's gonna be better. You're gonna bring it behind. I'm gonna start with my left knee. Hands are spreading out wide. You're gonna flex your left foot, lift up till you feel your seat catch. Right away, hug those abs up. Shoulders are down your back. Lift, up, hold with the leg. Up, hold. Up, hold. Let the crown of the head pull forward so you have a straight, long spine. Up, hold. Maybe you can even push your right shin bone down to your mat. Up, hold. Up, hold. You wanna have a straight spine in the sense that your leg may not go as high as you think. Focus on your glutes. That's what we're really focusing on sculpting and strengthening right here. Uphold. Take it a little bit quicker. Lift. Lift. Try and push the air out from the center of your palms so you actively push your hands into that floor. Lift. Lift. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold the top. Lower your knee. Down. Lift. A little bit of a bigger range. We are catching where the hamstrings and the glutes are meeting without manipulating the pelvis, so pelvis is still. If I rested a nice hot cup of coffee on your low back, it's not gonna go anywhere. Lift. Lower. On the next one, just pulse it up right here. Point your toes. Lift. Lift. Hug those hips up a little further. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold the knee up, turn your knee, go out, in. Turn out, parallel. Turn out, parallel. Catch the outer, the under seat. Turn out, turn in. Out, in. Hold it back, parallel. Take a couple more lifts, up an inch, up an inch. Start to come down on your forearms. You can clasp those hands. Head is lower, leg is higher. Lift, lift. All right, we finish 8 right here. 6. We're 4, 3, 2. Take a seat onto your bottom hip. Forearm is down, leg splits back and wrap back hold, right to pretzel. Back hold. Back hold, make sure that bottom rib cage gets pulled up. Back hold, quicker, wrap back. Back. So you're wrapping that thigh bone back behind your hip. That same hip rolls a little forward in that position. All right, check your right shoulders down away from your ear. Hold the thigh back, give me a lift. Up, up. Let's take it to the next level. Come off your elbow. Reach your outside left arm up overhead. All right, we have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, there is 1. Lower down, set your weight to the side, extend your opposite leg, take a deep breath up and over, side stretch. Point your toes, square your chest down towards your knee, let your head go heavy, and roll it up. Grab onto your weight, we're gonna go and work the right side. So slide that weight behind your knee, get a nice tight grip. Hands are under your shoulders, flexing your right foot, carry it up to hip height. Lift up, hold slow. Up, hold. Up, hold. Nice, quick, effective burn for the glutes today. Up, hold. Up, hold. Is your left shin bone pressing into the floor as deep as you can? Up, hold. Up, hold. Tempo. Imagine I held a candle underneath your navel. I want you to pull your low abs up even more than you might think. Really, we want to take any pressure off that low spine. Bring that focus directly between your hands. 4, 3, 2. Start to lower that knee. Bring it down. Take it up. Lower. Lift. Nice full range here. Go down. Hook, lift. And then nice squeeze. Hamstrings are lighting up. Lower. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing it. Stay with me. Stay in this. Down. Up. Lower. Lift. Hold the next one up right here. Point your toes. Pulse up. Pulse up. Press those palms down. 4, 3. Pull those toes up. Turn your knee. Turn out. Turn in. Turn out. Turn in. Knee front. Knee down. So you start to articulate in that outer seat, that hip a little more. Hold parallel. Pulse that leg up an inch. Up an inch. All right. We are crawling down to our forearms. Connect those hands together. Carry that leg up a little higher. Catch under that seat. Lift, lift. 8 right here. Chin off that chest. 6, 4, 3, 2. Gently lower your knee. Come down onto your bottom hip. Split those legs at 90. Press back, hold slow. Back hold. Check out your bottom rib cage. Can you pull up a little bit more? Slide the elbow in. Back hold. Back hold. Back freeze. It's a little quicker. Wrap back. Wrap back. Squeeze and wrap. That hip wraps back. You're holding that weight nice and strong. Hip goes a little forward in opposition. Press back. Press back. Hold the thigh back. Come off that bottom elbow. Grab that ankle. Push your leg up. Up. Try for that arm overhead. Lift up in the left waistband. Give me 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Set your weight to the side. Bend in your working leg and extend your opposite. Flex and reach up and over. Point both toes. Square that chest down. Head is heavy. And then roll it up nice and slow. I want you to grab one weight in your hand.
Cause she's dead.
We're gonna take our legs a little bit wider than our hips. You can point your toes. Think of sitting up really tall. So if I press the center of your back forward, left arm's gonna go out to the side. Right arm's gonna shoot in front. So think of this like an L position. We have a slow 4 count roll down, nice and controlled. Drop 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to keep the arm with the weight at shoulder height. That way you use the strength of the core, not the momentum of the sit-up. And take it 4, 3, 2. Open that chest to the top. So you work a little bit through the extensors in your spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last full one. Up, up. You're gonna round your spine, flex your feet, grab the weights by the end, bend those elbows, start to just tuck those hips, go tuck, tuck. Tilt the pelvis under and up. We have 4, 3. Hold your tuck, sink down in an inch, sink down an inch, up an inch. Lower, lift, down, up. Pulse down to tempo, down, down. So a little pulse down as you tuck the pelvis under. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset, sit all the way up, point the toes. Left arm forward, right arm side. Drop that 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl 4, 3, 2, 1. So you round your spine one vertebrae at a time going to the mat, and you lift and you sit all the way up. Open your chest. Drop down 4, 3, 2, 1. It's as though your spine's peeling up like a fruit roll up here. Reach and lift. 4, 3. Curl 4, 3, Bend those knees, bend those elbows. Weight comes in, you're twisting right, left. So start to really just alternate around that waist. Carving everything out. Twist, twist. 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2. Coming back to center. You're gonna drop down to low curl position and carry it up. 2, down, 2, lift. Lower, up for 2, down, 2, lift. Drop it down, now take it down to your left. Go back, right, curl up. So you go right, center, left, lift. These end up staying in a low curl position. So you're really just feeling those lower abs. Left, center, right, curl, down, back, left, curl. It's tough. Get through a couple more of these. Down, center, left, lift. All right, last time. Come back center, rest your head, extend the weight up. Legs come tabletop. Tap those toes down as the weight reaches back for 2 and lift for 2. Go lower, 2, lift, 2. Opposing work here. Try to keep those low abs hugging down to your mat. Reach, 2, down. Hold the next one up, lift head, neck, and shoulders, tapping right toes down, left, right, left. Try to curl up a little higher, ribs to hips. Continue these, tap, tap. You're gonna start to just reach, reach. So reaching as you alternate, adding in that tiny twist. If you want a challenge, I want you to try to extend those legs and take it to those straight leg scissors here. 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2. That is 1. Hug it out, knees to chest. Rock and roll side to side. Set your weight down. Let your knees fall to the right. Open your arm, look left. And switch. Knees go left, focus goes right. Come back center. Feet are going to be hip distance, arms are straight. Bridge your hips up, lifting up for 2, down. Lift, lower, 1 count each. Hips lift, hips lower. You don't have to bring your hips super high. I want you to get a little bit of a tailbone tuck at the top. Lift, lift, up and down. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Slide your rib cage to meet your hips. Hold the hips up right here and just lift up an inch, up an inch. Driving down through those heels. 4, 3, 2. You're gonna flex those toes. Walk, right heel out. Left heel out, walk back. For 2, walk out. 2, so press your palms for stability into the mat. As you walk out, you want ankles to go in front of your knees. And then walk back, it's gonna light up your hamstrings. The further your feet are from your butt, the more challenging this will be. Walk in. 2, now hold those legs about 3/4 extended. Hips are lifting up, up. Shoulders wiggle down. Keep this going, lift, lift. Let's take hip swings, go right hip, right, left, they're small. 4, 3, 2, back to the center. Final 8 lifts. 6, done in 4, 3, 2, there is 1, lower down. Deep breath, beautiful work today. Extend your arms, extend your legs, stretch it out. We'll stay right down here for a couple stretches to finish off this class. So hug your right knee to your chest, flex your foot, grab behind the calf, behind the hamstrings, and extend, reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Gently open to your right, lengthen your inner thigh, look left. Flex and reach over, it doesn't have to go far. Lengthen your IT band, just take a deep breath here. We'll come center, point your toes. Lift up head, neck, and shoulders. And then just extend that right leg back long. Hug your left knee to your chest. Flex your foot, grab behind the calf, behind the hamstring, extend and reach. Once more bending. Stretching, open carefully to your left. Keeping your hips connected to the floor. Flex and reach over to your right ear. Open the left arm. Back center, toes point, head, neck, and shoulders lift up. And release. Extend arms and legs. We'll take a full roll up here. Legs come around behind you. Start on all fours. So inhale. When you exhale, hug those navels up, round out your spine. Arch open, release. Couple cat and cows. Try to notice if there's any areas that feel tight or tender. Give them a little extra time and attention today. Round and pull up. Arch and open. Come back to neutral. Take your right arm and your left leg. Reach out in opposition. And lower back down. Switch left arm and right leg. Reach. And bring it back down. One more on each side. Reach and lengthen. Lower back down. Last time. And lower down. Toes will tuck. Press those hips high. Pedal right and left. Take your focus to your hands. Push both heels down with a deep breath. And lift both heels up. Lengthen. Once more. Both heels down. Both heels up. Bend your knees. Come down to a seated position. Open to your comfortable split stretch. You can have both legs out or one leg bent in. Flex your feet. Bottom arm down, reach up and over to your side. Press that palm back, open your chest. Come up center, point your toes, stretch up and over to your bottom knee. And roll up. Switch sides, flex your feet. Arm down, reach up and over. Press that palm back. From center, point your toes, lift up and stretch over to that opposite knee. Walk your hands forward, reach out until you feel that pushback. I want you to acknowledge it. Try to lean into it. You want to really focus on getting a little bit more flexible, getting a little bit more depth every time you take class. And then walk your hands in. All right, let's bring our legs together. Flex those feet, sit bones are flat. Inhale, we reach up together. We forward fold, and then we flat back. We round at the bottom. Stack that spine up. Point the toes, final stretch together today. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we forward fold. Let that head hang heavy. And then slowly roll it up. Head is last to lift. Awesome job. I'm so proud of you for turning this on and getting this done today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. But look forward to having a good workout with you again soon.